Minecraft was released on May 17, 2009, but it got mainstream recognition long before this due to its expansive world and sandbox-style gameplay. It allows for people from all walks of life to get creative, explore new and unique procedurally generated worlds. It's easy to see how Minecraft has become the most sold game of all time, but as should be obvious from the people who have recently started playing this game and from the creator himself, not everything in the game is as pleasant as it may seem. You see, underneath all these blogs lies a dirty secret that nobody has ever gotten to uncover. Until now. My name is Chris Homeschooled, and this is why Minecraft is problematic. The idea of Minecraft being a problematic game should not be hard to understand for people with even the slightest bit of social awareness, as the game is pretty much controlled by a Swedish racist cartel. The game was first created by the now infamous Notch, who has since become notorious for his racist rants on Twitter. After a decline in popularity, Minecraft has once more gained a newfound audience through a recent Let's Play series by the well-known internet white supremacist PewDiePie, which has introduced a new generation to this game in an effort to expose them to Minecraft's problematic influences. But what do I mean by this? How can a game all about self-expression and creativity have a negative impact on children when there are much more violent games, such as Fortnite, which heavily promotes school shootings? Well, while creativity can certainly be a great thing for children, it can also be very, very dangerous if they are not creative in the right way, and instead use their newfound powers to do harmful things, such as creating a huge golden swastika, or writing the N-word on a sign as many times as possible. The game will not stop you from doing any of these things, which much like the 45th, sets a terrible precedent. These may all be general things that are not specific to Minecraft itself. However, when we start to look at Minecraft more closely, we can see that there are problems that are only getting bigger and bigger. But, big disclaimer first, many people have been trying to point out the rampant problem of pedophilia within the game's multiplayer mode. This, however, is only a despicable attempt to damage the map community, while trying to mask the real issue of the game. It's blatant racism. When you spawn into a new world in Minecraft, you will either be spawned in as a character called Steve, or more recently added, a girl named Alex. Now tell me, what do you see in common with both of these characters? No, not that they're made out of squares, but that they are both white with colorful eyes. That's right, Minecraft has no option for you to pick if you are not white. If you wish to play as any other character other than these two Aryans, you will need to go through a tremendous amount of effort to find a skin you like online, download it, and then transfer the file into your Minecraft folder. You will need to go through all this effort, simply not to play as a white character. I ask you, Mojang, would it really be that hard to have a diverse character selection before you spawn into a new world? If you think this is the only instance of Minecraft showing a clear poker hand filled with racist cards, you must have never played the game. And if you have played it, you must have known what further evidence I am about to present. The Endermen are clear, undeniable proof that Minecraft is racist to its very core. They are tall, black men who go around stealing from the main white character. Furthermore, they become aggressive simply if you so much as stare at them for too long. Their favorite block? Watermelon, of course. They are scared of bathing and are incredibly stupid compared to the intellect of the main white character. I know what some of you might say about this, that these are all just coincidences, and that they are just based off of the internet character Slenderman. But may I ask you why the Enderman just had to be black when the Slenderman is white? Wouldn't it be more appropriate for Mojang to have stuck with the original color, instead of throwing in this frankly unnecessary piece of racial antagonism? Not only are the mere existence of the Enderman clear of Minecraft's white supremacist views, on top of that, it is also a completely necessary part of the game to kill as many as possible. You heard me right. Minecraft does not stop at a stereotypical mocking of the African American community, but also encourages violence towards them in order to move up in society. The only way to beat the game is by defeating the Ender Dragon. How do you get to the Ender Dragon in the first place though? By using an item called Ender Eyes, which of course you can only obtain by killing Endermen. In fact, many Endermen. While we're on the topic of the Ender Dragon, let us not ignore its negative meaning either. Now I know you're wondering how it's racist to make the final boss of any game a black dragon, since it's such a common motif within fiction, current and old. But it's about what the dragon represents to the Minecraft world, plus the reason behind why it was put in there to begin with. Barack Obama was elected President of the United States on January 20th, 2009. Only 5 months later in June, Notch started hinting at the idea that Minecraft needed some form of a final boss, which would later turn into the Ender Dragon. A large black dragon that was the ruler over the Endermen, and the greatest enemy of the white hero Steve or Alex. A stretch? Well, let me ask you, where does the Ender Dragon live? In the end, an island far away from the rest of the playable area. Not much different from how Hawaii is located in relation to the rest of the United States. Hawaii, for those of you not knowing, being the home state of Barack Obama. There are of course many other examples I could go on to talk about, but which would drag the video on for too long. Such as the second boss of the game also being a large black man, which you could only get to by killing black skeletons, and the game's portrayal of Jews in the form of the villagers. But I simply don't have enough time to talk about all that. Though I recommend a video by Folding Ideas called Minecraft, Sandboxes and Colonialism, which goes further into how the game promotes the enslavement of minorities for personal gain. But, on a final note, I shouldn't have to say this, but the game, its creators, and all of its supporters have been lying to you. None of these things are simply coincidences. These are subliminal messages put in the game in order to stir up hatred against people of color. Not only that, but the behavior of the Endermen also serves to perpetuate typical stereotypes about people of color that are simply not true. But hopefully, with the help of this video, you'll know better than that now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope, if nothing else, you learned that while games such as Minecraft can be fun to play, it is important to try to look behind the scenes to see what the creators were actually trying to achieve with the product. If you found this video informational, feel free to give it a like so that more people can actually see it. And also please share this video with friends and family to spread this information. If you, like me, want Minecraft to become a positive influence on the younger generation that teaches them about the values of equality, be sure to send Mojang and Windows this video so that they know that people have started to smarten up about their hidden agendas. Also, I am currently unemployed and looking for a job, so if you could pretty please put in a good word for me with Vox, I would highly appreciate the opportunity. Also, a very special thank you to my friend Caddy, who helped me structure the video, plus brought some of this information into my knowledge. The video really wouldn't have been possible without her. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, have a wonderful day, and stay woke.